Come here. Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. So today is the very first of my thriller vlogs. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, I will direct you to my most anticipated thrillers of this year. But in summary, this year I'm going to be doing a thriller vlog every month where I read one thriller that's on my most anticipated list and then one thriller that was one of your guys' most recent favorites. And then I read them both in a vlog and tell you which one I preferred more. And then at the end of the year, I determine whether I am better at picking thrillers for myself or whether you guys are better at picking thrillers for myself. So today I am going to be chatting about the two books for this vlog, and they are pretty hyped and loved around this community. So let me know if you have read either one of them, what your thoughts were in the comments. But without further ado, let's get into what they're about. All right, so first up, we have In My Dreams, I Hold a Knife by Ashley Winstead. This is your guys' recommendation, and I will put the comment of the person that recommended this to me on the screen. This is a book that takes place at a college campus and follows a murder that happened there, and it takes place in two time points. So you have our main character, Jessica Miller, during the time when the murder happened, and then later when she's coming back to the campus for homecoming. The person that was killed was this girl named Heather, who was kind of this it girl, super beautiful, everyone loved her. And I did actually start this morning, and I'll talk a little bit more about my thoughts in just a second. So then for my pick, we have A Flicker in the Dark by Stacy Willingham. This actually, I think it came out in January, but I got the book of the month pick, which was on their last year book list. And this is about a small Louisiana town. And when our main character Chloe was growing up, 6 teenage girls disappeared and were found to be murdered. And her father was arrested and convicted of this crime. Now she's coming back as an adult later in life, and she kind of has put her past behind her, but now 2 teenage girls go missing in the present day, and she starts to question what really happened to these girls and did her father really do it. So very excited. Both of these have tropes that I absolutely love in thrillers. Cold cases. I love a good college campus boarding school vibe book. I love a serial killer small town book. So I think that I'm gonna find things that I love about both of these. Just a quick note about this one, because I did start it this morning. I'm only on page 20, I think, but so far, I'm really enjoying the atmosphere of this college that they're at, Duquesne University, which is in North Carolina. It's very Gothic inspired, very Ivy League. Every building is covered in plants, and it's just very kind of cozy boarding school vibes, or cozy college campus vibes, I should say. So far, we have met Jessica and kind of her goals in coming back to college is to redefine herself and show everybody who she is. She's a new partner in a firm, and she's doing all these things for herself, and she's having one of those high school reunion kind of come back and show everybody who I am moments. And the other chapter I read was in the past when Jessica was meeting the main characters of the book for the first time. So you have Heather, obviously, is the girl that's going to get murdered, which is not a spoiler. It's in the first page. Carolyn goes by Caro, and then they all have names that I cannot remember. Mint is one of the guys' names, Jack. So you're just meeting them, and so far lots of college-y vibes, and I'm definitely intrigued by the beginning of this. So other than my reading plans, today is a very kind of chilled out Sunday. We are supposed to get 9 inches of snow today, and I am not super excited about it. Like, I've got to the point where I want winter to be over. I like want to move on with my life. I want it to be spring, and not really pumped for this like 9 inches of snow situation, but maybe we won't get that much. Those are kind of my thoughts going into this reading vlog. Let me know what you guys are reading right now if you have read any of these books, and make sure that you leave your favorite thriller or a thriller that you really liked that you read recently in the comments down below, so that I have more recommendations for your guys' pick for February. All right, I am going to go do some editing, and I will catch up with you guys in a little bit. It is Monday. I have done a very bad job of filming over the past week. But anyways, let's talk a little bit more about my reading. By the way, it is snowing again. Ooh, that's like really blown out. I don't know if you can see it, but we have had multiple snowstorms this week, and I'm over it. I'm ready for spring. I am so over it. I am so ready for like the warmer weather and to not be doing this anymore, but here we are. I also have a cup of apple cinnamon tea, which is my favorite and is definitely warming me up on this cold winter day. So first off, I wanted to talk about In My Dreams, I Hold a Knife by Ashley Winstead. So I finished this 2 days ago, I think, and I didn't really give you a lot of updates while I was reading it. So there were a lot of things that I really loved about this book. First and foremost, I loved the setting. I am a huge fan of like college books or boarding school books. They just give me all the cozy feels. I really, really love reading them. And I think especially for a mystery, they really are great to kind of set that scene, that like eerie, cozy type of feel. So I really enjoyed that as a jumping off point. I did enjoy some of the aspects of the different dynamics in here, and the different kind of rivalries, relationships, friendships. I think a lot of the like pressures of college were really dealt with well here, like the pressure to perform academically and to make friends and to go to events and to be who you want to be and to like find yourself and all of this. I think that was well fleshed out in here. I don't really know what was missing, and I know so many people have loved this book, and I really wanted to love it. But I think for me, a little bit was missing in like the dialogue and the connection between these characters. The dialogue felt a little bit forced. I felt like sometimes we were repeating like the same thing over and over again. I don't know, like I didn't connect with it in the way that I wanted to and was hoping to. And I did actually predict who was going to be the bad person from pretty early on in this story. It definitely wasn't bad. It did a lot of good things. I think it set up a really interesting mystery. I think it dealt with a lot of interesting topics, and had some memorable characters, but it just didn't come together for me as a full mystery, unfortunately. So I think I am going to give this one 3 stars. I did start this morning A Flicker in the Dark, which I am just like making my way through. I am very addicted to this one. I'm on page 62. Wow, I was just reading it for like 20 minutes. And so far we've met Chloe Davis, who is our protagonist, and she is a psychiatrist. And kind of at the beginning of the story, you are uncovering that, of course, she has a lot of demons in her past, a lot of mysteries in her past, mainly from her father, who is currently in prison after he was found guilty of killing 6 teenage girls when Chloe was growing up. But now flash forward to her modern day life, where things seem to be a lot better. She's getting married to this guy that she really likes, and things are really seeming to come together for her, but you still get the feeling that she's dealing with a lot of the trauma from her past. So far, this book is so readable. Like, I just read a chapter and there's a cliffhanger and I want to read the next chapter and the next chapter. So I'm really, really enjoying that aspect of it. It takes place in the South too, and it has a lot of like imagery from the South. So I do like books that are kind of have that setting. And yeah, I'm really, really enjoying this one so far. Looking forward to reading a bit more of this. Otherwise, plans for the rest of the day. I do have to work on a couple things for work. One of them is a presentation that I'm giving on Thursday. So I think I'm going to put some friends on the TV and just like work on my presentation and just have a chill afternoon. Tyler is on 24-hour call, so it's just me and Gilbert here today. It is a very snowy Friday. I feel like every single time I film a clip in this vlog, it is after a snowstorm, during a snowstorm, surrounding a snowstorm, and yeah, it's just kind of a gross day outside, but I wanted to just quickly catch up with you guys and chat about my thoughts of A Flicker in the Dark, which I just finished a couple of days ago. I love looking back at cold cases and kind of re-examining them. So I really did enjoy that part of it. However, with the description of this book, I think there was a clear direction where this could have gone and where I expected it to go, and that is exactly where it went. Like, from the first page, I suspected somebody, and on the last page, that's who it was. And I don't know if I've read too many thrillers that are similar to this and have similar themes, or if I've just, I don't know, got a vibe and just happened to be correct, but I just felt like this was pretty predictable. On the other hand, though, I did feel like it came together pretty well as a story. I think it talked about mental health struggles in an interesting way, not always like the most nuanced way, but I think it brought up issues with like addiction and anxiety and PTSD in a way that I haven't necessarily read before in a crime novel. But to be honest, like, a lot of the suspense of this one was not there because I felt like I knew what was going to happen, and I did actually know what was going to happen. So I don't know. I ended up giving this one, I think, like a 3.5 stars. So this first rendition of reading thrillers that I have really been wanting to read and that you guys have recommended to me brought me to two thrillers that I think both brought interesting things to the table. The first book that I read, In My Dreams I Hold a Knife, which I actually had to return to the library today, braved the snow and get that one back in the return box because it was overdue. I just didn't quite connect with the story as much as I wanted to. I felt like the dialogue was a little bit rushed, and it didn't come together for me as like a really gripping, like atmospheric, can't put it down thriller. And then A Flicker in the Dark was a bit on the predictable side for me, unfortunately. But I think out of the two, I preferred A Flicker in the Dark. So in our little scoreboard, I guess we have 1 point for the thrillers that I picked for myself. However, I did really enjoy them both, and I'm very excited to see what next month's thriller vlog holds. I wanted to close this vlog by saying that this month hasn't been my favorite month. It hasn't been a great time to start this year. Things have been a little bit more challenging, but I'm doing okay. But I felt like this month has just not been the best time for me, unfortunately, and I really have enjoyed doing this first version of this thriller vlog. I hope you guys have enjoyed watching it. I hope that it has been kind of a fun maybe diversion if you needed something to just take your mind off of any stressors in your life. I would love to know your most recent favorite thrillers, your most recent 5-star thrillers in the comment section down below, because I need more thrillers to read for February's thriller vlog, and that one will be coming in the next couple of weeks. I'm not sure which day I'm going to upload it. I did not plan to upload this one quite this late. Hopefully I will be uploading them in the actual month where they happen in the future, but just didn't happen this month. So anyways, leave all of your most recent favorite thrillers in the comment section down below, and I would love to check those out. But without further ado, I'm going to close this vlog here. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I will see you guys very soon with another video. Bye.